What's up, everyone? It's time to talk about Blood Drive. It's the 7th episode, and this time it opens up with the Heart Corporation picking a new director of the Blood Tribe races because they hate Slink. They put him in the janitorial. He mops the floors now. They don't like him, so they put the gentleman in charge of the Blood Drive, and that was a big mistake. Because Slink has an ace up his sleeve. He gets Christopher to open up a vault in the basement, and it unleashes this big-ass freaking maniac beast from, like, Mortal Kombat. He was like fucking Goro or something. He goes into the blood drive that the gentleman, he's wanting it, and this freaking gorilla monster, Mortal Kombat dude, just starts beating the shit out of everyone. He rips this dude's limb off, and he starts beating him with the limb. And the gentleman, like, instead of making Grace's and Arthur's head explode, he changes his mind, and he says, if you kill this beast, I'll let you guys go. You don't have to race anymore in the blood drive. So it's Grace and Arthur versus this giant Mortal Kombat motherfucker. They go in, they do their best. The little scholar dude helps him out, and I want to spoil the end because this is like maybe my second favorite episode. It's a cool episode. It's a big fight. Arthur gets his ass whooped, but he looks cool. He jumps off the stage with the crowbar. It's a good episode. Let's get into it now. I haven't been talking about Aki and Christopher. They've been kind of screwing around. Like it's a weird relationship. She's a sex bot. And he's like a former cop, and he's got on her good side, and he's got all these cybernetics in his eye now, and Slink's the dude. He gets Christopher to unleash the beast, so he's not in the wrong. They think it was Christopher, but she lets him go, and he finally get away from the Heart Corporation, and overall it was a good episode, and I think. Going on from this episode, I think what we're going to get is I think he's going to team up with Arthur and Grace finally. It's not so much a blood drive anymore. It's more of just a show that you watch for the gore and the sex. But there is good character development. I like Slink. At the end, when they realize that the gentleman wasn't a good pick for the new blood drive director, they give it back to him. As much as they don't like it, the Heart Corporation is ran by this guy with a god complex. He's a maniac. I mean, who else would make a show where people kill and drive and shit like that? Good episode. Definitely check it out. If you're behind on blood drive, now's a good time to jump on board. There's a lot of other shit to watch, but I don't feel like watching. This is the one show that I'm like, I know I'm going to get. I know I'm going to get the blood. I know I'm going to get the fucking and the killing and the maniac shit. It's all here. So if you haven't watched it yet, you're missing out. One thing I did miss, the gentleman's dead. The scholar turned on his back. But the gentleman was an asshole. He was a stuck-up, he was a fanoke. He was a total scumbag, stuck-up jerk. And the scholar reverse engineered the neck bomb device, and he was going to kill Grace and Arthur, and he turned it all the way up to make their heads explode. But the scholar turned it on him. And when he turned it all the way up, the gentleman's head exploded. And that's the end of him. I'm glad that guy can go forticate himself with the blood drive ratchet. And then the thing is, Slink, I don't know. Sometimes he seems like he's on their side, and sometimes he doesn't. He's obviously kind of in for himself. But I definitely like the battle with the beast thing and Grace and Arthur. That was an awesome scene. And I will see you next week on my next recap of Blood Drive. And leave me a comment, subscribe, because I'm going to keep doing these. Like, I'm just going to keep doing these week out, week in, because I like this show. You know, like, I'm trying to get, like, other people to watch it. You should watch it. If you're already watching it, let me know your favorite episode. Let me know your favorite character. And yeah, alright. Peace out. Take care. See you next time for the next episode of Blood Drive. Cool thing about this episode was it ends with this really cool rap song performed by Slink, and it's called Slink's Days Off. It was like this thing behind the scenes, not a behind the scenes, like a fake behind the scenes, what Slink does on his day off. They've been doing these like with other racers, and it was cool. I like the actor who plays Slink. He really encompasses the like a really wild dude who would run a show like this. And, like, you know, he's one of the reasons why I keep coming back, because he makes it, like, believable that someone with his mindset would run a show like this. Like, you know, he's like one of those, like, you know, like, burlesque, like, he makes me think of one of those burlesque dancers, you know, show performers, and he really gets the craziness of the show. And that's another reason why I like the show. I like the characters. I like you know, it's not just like, I'm not some kind of like freakazoid who's just like, you know, blood. You know, I like the concept of the show. It doesn't take itself too serious. It's got gallows humor, and it does it right. It's not just it's not, you know, sometimes they do spoof gallows humor, and there's levels of gallows humor. There's like really just hokey dokey, you know, nudge nudge stuff. But this is like, you know, yeah, another reason why I watch the show.